Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing and blessed start to your 2025. I want to start off by saying Happy New Year and thank you for all the support you guys have given me for the past couple of years. I know I haven't been the most consistent content creator. If I start becoming consistent on one platform, I neglect the other two platforms, and I don't want that to be the case this year. If you guys have been a long time supporter of me, you guys know that last year around this time is when my grandpa died. He died January 5th, so it's been 2 days since he passed away. This is his first heaven anniversary just passed, and today's the 7th, so it's been 2 days, like a year and 2 days since my grandpa passed away. But I'm finally learning to deal with it, you know, like even though it's been 1 year, I went to go visit my grandma, right? Because I was like, you know, my grandma, I know if I feel the way that I feel, I can only imagine how my grandma feels. So I went with my grandma. We went to Applebee's. We were drinking. I got a presidential margarita with some blueberry, and then my grandma got like it's called the resolution breaker. So it was like a little tequila type drink. So we were just drinking and reminiscing of my grandpa, who I miss very, very much. And like for a long time, probably for like the first 9 years after his death, it was so hard for me, y'all. I couldn't create content. Like, yes, I create content eating food for my Instagram and for TikTok, but that's different because, not in a bad way, I feel closer making videos eating. I feel closer to my grandpa than I do like talking, because it's like when I talk, it makes it real and it makes me feel so. But I know I have to stop avoiding this, because the longer I avoid it, I'm never gonna be able to create content again for YouTube, you know. And what I love about YouTube is this was always like my form of therapy. I could always talk to you guys, and right now I'm just in the, like, I know my grandpa's been gone for a year and 2 days, but today is like the first day that I feel like like I could talk about it. Like, yes, I'm crying, but I could talk about it and not feel so much pain, if that makes sense, you know. So I'm doing better. I kind of like, if you guys watched my last video on YouTube, I was very mean to my man. Like, I was so mean, and I kind of like blamed him for me not being happy during Christmas, and was like, oh, I try to do a lot for my man, and I try to do this so he could be happy, blah, blah, blah. But if in all reality, I was projecting. Like, I rewatched that video, and I don't know if people see it, but I was so depressed, you know. I was sad because it was like my first Christmas without my grandpa, my first Thanksgiving without my grandpa, the first everything. And my grandpa, I always tell my man, he's like the one man I feel that loves me unconditionally. I could like hurt somebody or do something wrong, and my grandpa will always have that forgiveness in his heart, you know. And I don't feel that for the other men in my life. So that's why it was just so hard to lose him. But I have to realize at the end of the day, there is somebody else in my life that will accept me 100% with all my flaws, and that's God. And I have to stop, like, not idolizing my grandpa, but stop putting so much attention to that, because at the end of the day, I know my grandpa wouldn't want that. He would want me to realize that I don't just have him, I have God, and I need to start building that connection again. Because I avoided church forever. I went to church for my grandpa's anniversary, and it was hard being in there. I couldn't stop crying, you know. It's like every time you go to church, the father, when he does his little speech, it's like he knows exactly what you're going through, you know. And so I just want to continue on my path, because the father was talking about like things will knock you off your path: love, money, death, and I feel like that knocked me off my path, you know. And I want to get back on my path, and I don't want my grandpa to be the cause of anything. So I miss him so much, I love him so much, but I know that he's right here with me, you know. It's just hard to materialize that idea in my mind. But anyways, I'm not going to re-record this, because to be honest, I've re-recorded this intro like 5 or 6 times, but I just got to stop being insecure and just be who I am. Sometimes it's hard on social media, because you guys know, I feel like I have no choice but to like put on a front of who I am, because people don't like realize the real person I am, and that's nobody's fault but my own, you know. Because on Instagram, I feel like I give the vibe that like I'm somebody who's fearless, who doesn't care to get into conflict, who's willing to stand up for anybody. But in real life, I have anxiety, y'all. Like right now, I'm going through a situation, and I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but I'm gonna just pretend like y'all don't follow me on Instagram and give you guys a whole backstory. Hey guys, but I'm gonna get out of here because I currently have to go pick up my mom. We are going to go thrifting at this place called Crazy Boss. I'm not sure if they have them where you guys are at, but there's a Crazy Boss by my house in San Bernardino. I've never been in my life. I've been passing this place for almost a year. I finally decide to walk in that motherfucker. Tell me why it's filled with pallets. Like, so much stuff. You can't even, I can't believe it. It's like a Ross on crack. It's awesome. So many items and things for you to purchase. I got things for my cat. I got things for my sister's baby. So I'm about to go pick up my mom and show her the Crazy Boss. And I have a quick update to give you guys. Guess what? I am heading to Mexico for 10 days. Yes, I'm very, very grateful because my man made it possible for me to leave and to not work and to pay for my ticket. My man is the best. You know, he trusts me to go be with my family. He trusts me to go be alone. He's gonna come visit us like in the 15th. He's only gonna be out there for 4 days, but he's letting me go out there for a full 10 days. So I'm super excited. I'm bringing my grandma with me and we're headed to Veracruz. So my grandma, her family is from Veracruz, and ever since my grandpa passed away, she went to go see them like when my grandpa passed away after his funeral, but she wasn't like, she only stayed I believe for 1 month, and after that she came back home. But she's been very lonely since she's been back from Mexico because my grandpa died in January. His funeral, like we buried him around the beginning of March, and then she left to Mexico in March and she didn't come back till like mid-April. Then from April to now, me and my grandma, I haven't been visiting her. I haven't been nothing. And it's just because when my grandpa passed away, we didn't get in an argument, but I got mad at her. I don't know why. My feelings got the best of me. So I stopped visiting her because she had made a comment and she said, "Oh, Lala," that's my nickname. "Lala, I feel like you abandoned me." And when she told me that, it made me feel so bad because I had missed so many classes of my college. I literally failed one class this last semester because I missed more than 2 classes. But do you think I'm going to tell my grandma that? You think I'm going to tell? No, I just keep it to myself. So when she tells me things like, "You abandoned me," it really does something to me. Like, "Oh, you think I abandoned you? Let me show you what abandonment really is." And that's what I did. So I ignored my grandma for like 6 months, and then here comes Thanksgiving, here comes Christmas, and I'm making these videos for you guys of, "Oh, Vlogmas, spend time with me," blah, blah. But I'm not really happy. I'm going through things behind the scenes. It's just hard to share with you guys. But now that I finally feel better, like I've overcome the situation, I can tell you guys what was happening and why I was acting so weird, you know? So now that me and my grandma, I told myself, you know, it's been 1 year since my grandpa died. My grandpa wouldn't want us to be like this. So from this point forward, I'm going to be with my grandma forever. Simple as that. Like when we went to Applebee's, she was telling me that she wants to live with me and my man forever. Like she'll be willing to live with us and not move out. And I told her, "Of course, grandma, whatever you want, you can live with me for all of your life and I will take care of you." That for me is no issue. And then I asked my man Steve, and he said, "Yeah, hell yeah, your grandma can live with us." And I love that because that's always what I wanted in my life, to be with my family forever. And my family, I felt like they didn't want that. They wanted to all go their separate ways and do their own thing. So it makes me happy that I finally get to be in the position where I can help my grandma. I feel so, so blessed. So we're going to head to Veracruz. We're going to go visit her family. I'm going to be with her. I'm sorry, if I had the camera dropped, y'all, I'm driving. I might pay for me and my grandma to go get our faces done just to help with her spirits. But I don't know if she's willing to or not because, you know, ever since my grandpa passed, she doesn't really not take care of herself, but she doesn't care about things like that anymore. You know, she always used to love Botox, getting surgery, and getting little procedures without telling my grandpa. And then when my grandpa would notice, she'd go, "No," you know, that was our little secret. And now that he's gone, it's just like, there's no fun in it, basically. You know, we used to love coming home and my grandpa being like, "What happened to you?" My grandma's like, "Nothing." And she has like 2 black eyes because she went to go get like under eye bag surgery or whatever. But anyways, I'm sorry if I'm going off on a rant, y'all. It's just been so long since I talked to you guys. I miss you guys. I love you guys. I know I say, "Oh my gosh, no love can hurt me," like my grandpa passing away, but that's not true because I know if I lost my boyfriend, like if Steve decided to leave me, I would be so devastated. But I'm spending so much time stuck in the past, I'm not appreciating my present and my future, you know? So I just want to be a better girlfriend. I want to be a better friend. I even have people that hit me up constantly. You already know, shout out to my homegirl Callie. She always texts me, always everything. And even though I don't text first and I don't always respond back, she still makes the effort to be my friend. And I don't expect God to make that effort constantly happen in my life, you know, because I know these are all blessings by God. God's helping me, like, putting that little thought into people's hearts that says, like, give her time, she's going through a lot. But I know I'm not gonna have that same privilege forever, so I have to really cultivate the relationships I have. But let me go ahead and let you guys go because I am driving. I miss you guys, I love you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and check back when I pick up my mom. Stopped at this Disney store and I got me a little pin because I told myself I'm officially gonna quit smoking now that I'm headed to Mexico and I have no choice but to be sober for 10 days, you know? So look at my mom, doorbell broken, please knock. She's so nice, you know. I wouldn't be, if my doorbell's broken, best believe I ain't come in the door. Oh, look at the cute baby boy. Oh, that looks way better.
How do you think if we would take a picture of it?
No, we're gonna take it so they can scan it so it's the same quality. Because if we take a picture, it's gonna diminish it.
Okay.
But you just gotta make sure. Do you have another one of these folders so it doesn't get scratched?
Mom, you have a whole bunch of these, no?
Hey guys, so right now we're at Office Depot. And we're gonna print out the photos for my sister's baby shower. You wanna show them her ultrasound? Ooh. How do you feel about your first daughter having a baby?
Super excited.
Is it more better your daughter having a baby or your son having a baby? Or does it feel the same?
It feels the same.
Okay, for me, I'm like, it's more exciting for a daughter because you're like, oh, you're allowed to put more help, you know?
Yeah.
Because a boy is like, I know how to do it, leave me alone, mom.
Yeah.
And a girl's like, take the baby, help me.
Yeah.
So that's so exciting. Okay, guys, I'm gonna show you how it ends up. We're gonna put it, where's the snow globe? You didn't bring a snow globe? Okay, I'm gonna show you guys, we're gonna do the snow globes at the house, but we're making like little centerpieces. But my mom had one job, and I told her one thing, and she didn't do the one thing. But it's okay. No, you didn't hand it to me. She handed it to me. Okay, so we got the photos. This is my sister's baby. So cute. He's a boy. This is when I told you guys. Remember I made a video and I told you my sister's pregnant? Yes, the baby has been growing so freaking fast. It's absolutely crazy how big her baby is. Every time I see her, her stomach is just bigger and bigger and bigger. And it kind of makes me sad about the way that I initially responded when she was pregnant, but that's just how I felt, you know? So at the end of the day, I just want to be supportive and help her now, even though in the moment I might have not been the most supportive, you know?
My CVS specialty.
Okay, y'all, so this is avocado burger here in Moreno Valley. They melted the cheese. They never do that. Okay, let's do a cheese pour real quick. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Okay, perfect. I got a salad. And my mom got a burger.
Yeah, it's crooked. We all know this.
No, it's not.
She's using her opposite hand.
Look.
Cutting the baby's arm off. Just kidding.
Don't tell me that.
Okay, let's see if it fits. Oh my gosh, look at it.
That looks so cute.
It looks so cute. And you're saying it was too wide. And then we're gonna put like this cute little, what is this called, Mom? Snow? Like glitter snow, fox snow. And then we're gonna add some glitter.
You're gonna put some of this and you're gonna put some of this in there.
Okay, but can you make me a reference so I can see your idea come to life first before you're like, oh, that's not what I wanted. Mom's sick, so I have to wear a mask so she don't get me sick when I go to Mexico. Let me see. Is
that cute?
What do you guys think, YouTube? Comment down below. I told my mom we should put lights in it, but she said, no, we're not doing that shit.
What do you think?
It needs lights, huh, you know?
Look.
Yep.
She didn't even look and she knows it needs lights.
On the snow, on the ground.
On the table,
Is it
yeah.
crooked?
Let me see. That means it's crooked. I know you, Unagi. That's okay. No, that works. That's perfect. That's
Look at the
perfect.
top.
I don't see nothing.
Are you sure? Because it is
I don't
white
see.
and it's black.
You can fix this though. That little, if you just cut off that edge, you'll be straight. Okay guys, so I'm really happy that I went to my grandma's house. I'm really happy I went to my mom's house because she's letting me borrow her suitcase, and look how cute it is. I want to make content when we're at the airport, and I'm gonna be embarrassed if my grandma's there, but I need to stop worrying about my grandma judging me because, you know, she's like an old school Mexican lady, only been with one person her entire life. She went to private school from kindergarten all the way to college. Her parents paid for her to be in private school, Catholic school. So she's very like, you know, so when I record and do things like that, she's like, what the heck are you doing? So my grandma's more like, she always tells me, you don't have a job. And I want to tell her so bad, like, girl, but I make money. But I'm like, you know, I'm not going to tell her that. I'm just going to be like, okay, grandma, you right, I don't got a job. But I really love this suitcase because it even has like a little zipper so I can separate my stuff. The only dilemma I'm having is because my cousin Steffi, that's her name, she lives in Mexico. We're gonna go visit her in Querétaro. I forgot to tell you, babe, guess what? I told my cousin if we can go see her. She said yes, and guess what she said? It'll be cheaper for us to take the bus. And I thought the same thing, but I only wanted to take a flight because I wanted you to not be like, oh, we have to do a lot and blah, blah, blah. Do you mind? Taking a bus from Veracruz to Querétaro, it's gonna be like 7 hours, 8 hours. And like a Greyhound type bus. Well, we can take a plane if you want to pay for it. Ah, shut your... He's fronting for the camera, y'all. So, anyways, the only dilemma that I'm having... Oh my gosh, there's like glitter in this from when we were doing the globes. Is that I have to take all my cousin's baby gifts and give it to her, and it's going to go against the weight. So, my luggage can only weigh 22 pounds, 22.5 pounds. The only good thing is once I get rid of these clothes, I can go shopping and add stuff to my luggage. So I'm allowed to have one carry-on, and I'm also gonna bring like a, how do you call this, babe? Can you stop eating like that, smacking? It's disgusting me. Okay, what is this called? You guys know what I'm talking about. But the bag,
the
crossbody. Shout out to you, babe. A crossbody bag, so that way I can have my passport, my money. I guess I'm only allowed to take $500, and anything over that, they're gonna tax me. So I'm just gonna take $500, and then I'm gonna take my debit card. So all this stuff, like I have to take off the receipt. Like I had tags on all of it, but anything with tags, I guess I have to pay taxes on as well. So I'll probably put like all the baby stuff for my cousin right here, and then put all this stuff for me right here. And the good thing is I got so many outfits for Christmas. The good thing about my family is even though we might not talk the most, doesn't my family hook me up for Christmas, babe? My sisters, even though we don't talk, my brothers, even though we don't talk, everybody hooks me up. So I have hella Fashion Nova outfits, like 2 pieces, 3 pieces, and I'm just gonna wear those outfits while I'm there. I just have to make sure I take off the price tags from everything so I don't have to pay additional taxes. And it's a gift anyways, but when I was like reading the law, it says you're only allowed to bring $150 worth of imported gifts without paying taxes on it, but you have to declare it. So I'm gonna say this is from Ross. Like this was all, it was super cheap, like $2.99. Look at this little book. Since my cousin had trouble having a baby for so long, this book is called We Wished For You. Isn't that so freaking cute? You know, we wished for you. So I'm excited to see the baby. I honestly, like, I've kind of been ignoring my cousin because it's hard to talk to her because it's just like a reminder that my grandpa passed away, because he was like the thing that kept us together. My grandpa would be like, okay, we're gonna go to Mexico, I'll pay, you can come. And you know, my grandpa knows I was like always young and struggling with money, so he always made it possible for me to see my family. He always gave me the phone and said, oh look, they're calling, they want to talk to you, they said they love you, I told them what's going on with you. So I always appreciate my grandpa being that bridge, and now I want to continue to like make those connections, because when I have kids I want to be able to say, oh, we have family in Mexico, and I don't want to say like, oh, we used to have family in Mexico and I don't talk to them no more. I want to be able to, for them, my children, to like bond with everybody. And plus I haven't seen some of my family in Mexico for over, I want to say more than 10 years, like 12 years. I have like a tia named Tete. I can't wait to see her. Carlos, I can't wait to see him. My grandma number 2, I call her grandma number 2, but she's really like my grandma's sister. Her name's Marta. wake up every day at like 5 o'clock in the morning and they walk their dogs. They're like those healthy people that drink coffee, very skinny. So like even today, you guys seen I ate a salad and my mom was like, why are you ordering the salad? Because I really want to like, because I know every time I go over there, they're like, oh, you're so pretty, but you know, you're kind of big. And I understand at the end of the day, they have 100% reason to say that because they're right. Like sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, dang girl, you're too big. And so I do want to lose weight this new year, and I just don't want to talk about it. I want to be about it. And so I want to, I'm probably gonna have to take this off because this looks too brand new, huh? I'll take it off like this. Huh? That looks brand new. I'm gonna rip it off like that, look. But I want to stop smoking so I can start saving money for a house. Me and Steve have been talking about it for a long time for me and him to save money for a house. So this will be the best opportunity for me and him to do that because I'm gonna be gone for 10 days, 10 whole days. Look how cute this is, guys. I didn't even know I got this shit for her. I got so much shit for my cousin. We're gonna be gone for I'm gonna be gone for 10 days and he's gonna be there for 4 days. So I know he's probably not gonna quit smoking because he just, every time I bring it up to him, he's not really supportive about the idea, but I always feel it in my heart. Like, I hate that when I'm single, I don't smoke, but in a relationship, I smoke. Why is that? You know, like, I hate that I'm like a social person. If I see somebody like drinking, I'm gonna drink. If I see somebody smoking, I'm gonna smoke. I'm not gonna do everything, you know? If I see somebody doing cocaine, I'm not gonna do cocaine, but you know, I have my limits. Look how cute this is, guys. I might have to take this out the bag, but I'm gonna just say this is a bag to do laundry in. Like you put it in the laundry to protect it. Ah, look at me lying. So this is everything for my cousin. I don't know how much this is gonna weigh, but I need to get like a little scale. Oh yeah, babe. It's already pretty heavy. That's probably like 8 pounds right there. My goodness, it's okay. I'm just gonna bring chonies and then I'm not even gonna bring shampoo, conditioner, none of that because I could buy all that in Mexico, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. 861 Mexican pesos for tourist fee. Okay. So I officially got all my paperwork to go to Mexico because one thing about my grandpa is he was always the preparer. You know, he would tell me, you need this, you need this, you need this. You always have to do everything proper because if you don't, that's how you can get extorted or things happen to you or, you know, the worst case scenarios. My grandpa was always the person that took things to the extreme, you know, and I never understood why, and now I understand and I appreciate it. So I need 4 things. I need a passport, a boarding ticket. I have to pay for something called a CBX pass to like cross the border, but using like a little tunnel that where you can bypass everybody. It's super duper fast. And then I also need to I have to pay a tourist tax, DNS, and get an FMM form, and I just did it all right now. Like I just did everything right now, paid for everything. I was so scared because it said I had to pay $841, but I forgot I'm in the Mexico site, so it's 841 pesos, so it's like 43 US dollars. I was like, if I have to pay an extra $800 to go to Mexico, I ain't going. Simple as that. Cancel my ticket. You know, that was gonna have me so messed up, but because that was the money I'm gonna use for Botox. I'm thinking about getting Botox when I go out there. My mom told me I don't need Botox because I'm beautiful, and I know she's right, because I really want to get my lips done. I don't know why in my mind I feel like my lips are so small. And everyone says you have such big lips. Yes, 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 I get it. They're big for you, but for me I feel like they're not big for my face because I have like a big nose, I have big cheeks, I have like big forehead. So I want like those. I just want this. Like, you know that Russian pout? Look at that. Okay, that already looks beautiful. You can't lie. But I don't want to look like a duck though. So I'm glad I got everything for Mexico. I'm not worried too much about my outfits. Like, I'm gonna dress like almost a teacher because I want to respect my family. Every year, I'm like that girl who always wants to like look so fancy, you know, look dressed to impress. But at the end of the day, I just want to impress my family. I want to stop being that person that cares so much about people who I don't know and work a little bit harder to impress the people that are always there for me in my life and support me, you know? So I brought like my slacks, my beautiful covered tops. Like literally, I bought a brown pair of slacks, a plaid pair of slacks, a burgundy pair of slacks. I bought all my interview outfits. Like I'm gonna wear my interview outfits every day over there. They'd be like, okay, little business professional. So That way I have like my family outfits. I do have some cute outfits as well. So that way when I visit my cousin, because I'm gonna go visit my cousin in Querétaro, and she's young. She's like my age, you know? She's not my age, she's in her 30s, but we're closer in age than my other family, and she's not judgmental at all. So I can go over there, you know, being sexy, and I wanna make TikTok content, all that good stuff. I'm scared to bring this camera because it is relatively big, so I'm probably gonna bring my GoPro, but I'm not gonna bring anything too fancy. I'm not gonna bring anything, you know, anything I get is gonna be over there, but my grandpa always taught me, you know, don't be too flashy because you never know who's watching. And I don't know why, I always feel like my life is like a soap opera, so I will be that person to get kidnapped, rants. I'm smiling like that's something cute. I'll be that person, or I think that, you know, because I think the world revolves around me. But anyways, oh, look at how cute my cat is. Guess what, guys? He finally got neutered. He's healing right now. Lelito chiqui, ay, ay. ¿Qué pasó, baby? Ay, my Lion King. He is so cute, y'all. I love him. My mom's gonna watch him while I go to Mexico. Tomorrow, I'm taking my mom to get Botox because for Christmas, she said all she wanted from her kids was for every single one of her kids, because my mom has a lot of kids, for them to give her $100 and then she can go get Botox, like her whole face. And nobody gave her $100. And I told myself, like, I wanna give my mom Botox, but I don't want to be the only one to do it if none of the other kids are gonna do it, you know? But my man told me, who gives a fuck what they do? Just worry about what you do. So I told my mom, F it. Nobody gave her 100. Nobody, none of the kids. But they did buy her gifts, you know? But it's because we're all going through our own situation. So I said, I'm in a good position. Tomorrow, my mom has an appointment at 10:30, and she's gonna go Botox her crow's feet, her forehead, she has like a little like this. See this? She has it, but stuck. She's gonna Botox this right here. She's gonna Botox right here, and she wants to do underneath her eye, but I'm like, okay, girl, chill, because I only want to pay for 20. I told her 20 units, and it was $200. So that must mean, you know, 40 units is gonna be $400, 30 units at $300. So we'll just see how everything turns out. The lady is having a special that if you spend $350, you get $50 off. So I'm very happy now that she's in a better place health-wise, that it makes it better for her to go get Botox, because before we didn't know what was gonna happen, what the situation was, so it's like we weren't able to worry about things like that, you know? So I'm probably gonna end the video off right here. I haven't ate all day besides with my mom. I ate a salad, but to be honest, I'm still freaking hungry. And then I'm gonna head back to the house, finish packing up what I have right here. It already feels too heavy, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I probably need to get a scale to weigh it, but I will let you guys go. I love you guys. I miss you guys. I hope you guys stay tuned for my Mexico journey, and I will be back with another video